Hey, welcome to Earthy Goddess Mama. It is, what is it? The 9th of October 2018, and I'm here today for the new moon in Libra reading. So I'm late. I've been working all day. Yeah. There's a lot to be learned with these energies about balancing relationships, about balancing your life. And yeah, I really fell into that a lot today, and my book's upside down. It's a good start. Yeah, so we have the sun in Libra, and the moon is now, we have a new moon in Libra. So Libra is ruled by Venus. Libra is a very, very graceful sign. It's about collaborating with others. It's about relationship. It's about being the peacemaker in the middle, being the one that soothes things over, creates harmony and balance. So there's a lot more of a focus now with relationships and wanting to collaborate with somebody. Having someone as your other conscious being to bounce off, saying, oh, is this weird? Or having someone to really vibe with, to resonate with you, and it creates that alchemical process of expansion and growth. So it's great to have someone there to listen to you, to help clarify your emotions and where you're at. I mean, it's such a gift for someone to listen to you, for someone to actually see you and feel into what you're trying to express, because there is a real energy around with honoring your feelings, and then you're able to honor others' feelings, like that acceptance for self, acceptance for others. Yeah, you truly want to be appreciated by others, so you're really graceful and charming, the perfect host type energy. So I don't know if I really need to speak more about Libra. Libra is it is the scales. So it's about balance, and it's trying to keep that equilibrium, finding that middle point between giving to relationships, finding that time for relationships, but not allowing yourself to compromise your life to keep the peace and keep the harmony going. You don't want to slip back into those passive states where your fire had to be extinguished to dwell with somebody because the relationship itself was not on an equal footing. There was way too much compromise by one person all the time. Yeah. So with Venus in Scorpio retrograde, it's so this is time for relationships to go deeper into vulnerability and intimacy, and we've got Venus in Scorpio. Mercury's about to move into Scorpio. It's in the final degree of Libra right now, so it's really strong, communicative, mental, collaborative energy with this Mercury in the final degree of Libra. And then with it moving into Scorpio and Venus in Scorpio in retrograde, deep emotions are going to be expressed, and Scorpio tail might sting if someone is really there's a point where you're just like, no more, I'm not taking any more of this is enough, and the Scorpio sting might come out. But it doesn't have to be that way, and especially with the sun in Libra still until 22nd, I think. Feel into graceful communication, feel into trying to be peaceful, firstly with yourself, not trying to expect too much of yourself with regard to balancing your life, but just know that there's always going to be times when you feel like you're giving more to something than something else. I mean, it's just that infinite juggling, the Two of Pentacles kind of energy. It'll be cool to see if it comes up here. Haven't spoke about any aspects yet. Well, yeah, Venus in Scorpio retrograde, and it's squaring Mars in Aquarius, so it's make it or break it energy. Burn it up or burning desire, burning passion within a relationship, wanting to go deeper into intimacy and shared dreams and purpose, to collaborate together. There's real intensity with these connections. Yeah, yeah, but it's kind of tread carefully energy. We have a dreamy potential for romance, as high kind of aspects with Venus in Scorpio, trine Neptune and Pisces. There's no rose-tinted glasses. There's reality. There's an understanding that everyone has a shadow. Everyone's imperfectly perfect and flawed and freaking annoying sometimes. And you know, you're just so in love with him one moment and you can be so completely annoyed with him the next. You know, that is life, that is relationships, that's the juiciness and richness of relationships. And when we've accepted all those quirks and foibles in ourselves, then it's just easy. You know, nothing really much triggers you anymore. And if it does, like I say all the time, it's your stuff to heal. It's big. But it's taking full responsibility for your life, yeah? Not looking outside yourself to heal, just going within. Yeah, just keep going back in. Just sit with yourself again and again and again. I think I've said this before, but, excuse me. I saw Wayne Dyer speak, and he used to have these most complex problems happening in his physical life. He was like beside himself, needing someone to talk to, and he'd go to his friend Deepak Chopra, and all he would say to him was, every single time, was meditate. And it used to really frustrate because he wanted something more to grasp onto, someone outside of himself to tell him what he needed to do to solve what was going on in his life. But all we really need to do for each other is to hold space, to allow the other to find their way back to their own inner knowing and own inner truth. That's all I ever try and do with my readings. Because we should never give our power away to others. And right now, we are healing these deep authority wounds. And my friend and I both felt it today around similar times, out of the blue, having you know, conflicted relationships with past partners. And it was a really interesting moment for us because it was just before the new moon. We were at work, and I knew it was straight away it come up. It was a potent time to release allowing anything external to really affect our emotional equilibrium, and that is Libra. Because we were so flowing, our day was flowing beautifully, and then we got pulled into this story. We got pulled into dramas, single independent dramas, but happened at the same time. It was so profound, really, for me, being aware of the energies that are around, and just, you know, getting told to me, because Saturn squared Chiron, Saturn in Capricorn, Chiron in Aries, we're healing this really deep authority wound. It comes to the surface, it shows itself, it's the other trying to exert power over you, and you stepping in your own power and saying, no more, I'm not gonna go to that level, I'm not gonna try and exert power over you, I just want equality, I just want fairness, I want what's best for everyone, because I know I'm another you, and I want you to be happy, and I want you to feel love, and I want you to, you know, feel into, whenever there's anger and resentment and power struggles, it's just ego, and it robs you of all this magic creative flow that's available to you if you drop out of telling those old painful narratives about what he did and she did, and just getting stuck in that loop. It's not a fun loop, and you lose all those precious present moments. Like after I did that today, my life went back into being like magical again, and it was only like a window of like about half an hour to an hour that this happened, but it drew me in. It's interesting, isn't it, how we get drawn in? And I feel grateful because I just look inside myself straight away instead of projecting and putting it on the other. Yeah, but like the connection I had with my littlest son tonight was just being so present with him. It's just the connection that you feel when you're totally holding space with all of your physical body, with all of your spiritual body, emotional body, intellectual body. You're all there. And the feeling, there's no need for words. It's the eyes, it's the resonance, it's the alchemical process that takes place, that healing that takes place when you're truly seen by another, that energy exchange of oneness. It's really magic, and that's kind of the Neptunian Pisces energy, that telepathic connection, that feeling into that, because I'm hearing like Venus in Scorpio is about merging. It's wanting to merge with the other. It's like finding that other soul that you can spend, infinity with. Just merging with the other. And yeah, I don't know. Well, it's breaking free, I'm hearing, because the Uranus in Taurus, Trine Saturn in Capricorn, it's breaking free of old ways of relating. That whole thing about compromise, it's not compromise, it's dancing, it's trusting, it's being present, it's meeting someone right there with an open heart space. Being clear, like being really clear with your energy, with others in your life, and you'll get to see the reflections that you most want to see because you're clear. So we have a bit of Uranus energy around to really give us that sudden jolt. Because that Mercury and Libra in that final degree opposing Uranus and Taurus, there can be some sudden shifts and epiphanies today regarding, like really sitting with how can we shift relationships to function without power struggles, loss of freedom, or even compromise. How can we do that? How can we ground that? How can we make manifest that? How can we do it on a moment-to-moment, day-to-day basis? Yeah, because there's real profound healing. There's such strong Pluto transformational energies. And with all the Scorpio energy, this is deep rebirth time. This is, especially for relationships, it's shutting the door to all old ways of relating and stepping into new expanded ways of being, and therefore being able to share yourself with another in a completely authentic present state. How cool is that little moth? It's doing these little loops right in front of the lens. So Sun and Libra squared Pluto and Capricorn, so there's huge transformation, the light shining on real deeper issues. So there's an illumination of what you're bringing. What's going on here? I mean, are you overthinking? Are you in your heart? Are you feeling into the magic of how you've been drawn to someone, or why this particular person is in your life at this time? feeling into the magic and wonder and just that soft, innocent curiosity to flowing with what's gifted to you. If it feels right, does it feel right? If it feels right, then, you know, that's your green light, yeah. I didn't mean to rhyme then. So there could, like, it's a really strong energy for power struggles, but those power struggles, like it did for me today, it's going to lead you to an epiphany about how you want to express yourself. So you're just letting go of wasting energy on ego-based conflicts. Yes. I could feel like it was so profound that, like, pronounced is a better word, that I could literally feel like it was like someone had, like, had this massive injection in my arm and were just zapping out all my chi. Just taking it, just like stealing it away, like those energy vampires that you read about. But it was only because it was in my head and I'd shifted my vibration to worry and annoyance and anger. But I feel so grateful because it moves through so much quicker now, yeah? So we have the moon in Libra also squared Pluto and Capricorn. So the sun and the moon are squaring. There's an exceptional level of depth to feelings, which, you know, you're really really being sensitive to others and what they're bringing, and there's that real deep empathic quality to your connections today. And, you know, even that's what happened to me. My energy on the way, like, I had this conflict today, and I knew I had to shift it if I wanted a better outcome to our connection that particular day today. And I did lots of invoking spirit, whatever you want to call it, and asking for guidance and surrendering and sending love to this other person, so much love, and appealing to his higher nature. Yeah, I love that line from Happy Feet, where he says, I'm going to appeal to their better nature, always. But first you've got to appeal to your better nature. So you have that, you don't have that energy of resentment. You've got to have connected inwardly with yourself first, because everyone else is just a reflection of you. Okay, I think that's enough. What else? Yeah, there's expansive results with the Saturn squared Chiron if we have the resilience to find our own way home, to break free of these old restrictive patterns and behaviors and conditioned ways of relating. There's a real expansion here. Yay, that's exciting. I liked that. Okay, so I just want to give a shout out first to Bri. Happy birthday. Same age now. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card for each astrological sign, and obviously I'm going to start with Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Just whatever cards want to come out, we're just going to flow with it. Go from there. Sorry, this is so late. Yeah, no excuses, it just is now. Best I could do today. Wow, so Libra, this is you. This is the Queen of Swords. This is the Queen of Clouds. This is good, bad energy though, yeah? This is kind of frigid and rigid and, oh, I do things this way. Oh, I don't do that. Oh, no. This is the way we do it. Morality. This is good. This is bad. Hot, cold. I like it. I don't like it. boxed in. And I'm hearing, Libra, this is what the Saturn Chiron energy is about for you, and all this Pluto energy. The Pluto transformational energy squaring the Sun and the Moon. It's breaking out of this, it's transforming this. Yep, it's being able to be very articulate, decisive, harmonious, be able to collaborate beautifully, but it's also softening, not, too much armor, in your head, hiding away, scaring people off, because you don't want them to see your deep, deep wounds. They're too painful. Angry, fighting yourself. Why are you fighting yourself? What are you overthinking? What's going on? What is all this energy of overthinking? Is it serving you? Do you feel good? It's as simple as that, really. How does these behaviors and how does getting stuck in your head make you feel? Because you're in your head about this connection, really in your head about it. Weighing up the pros and cons, but pushing them away as well. So much armor, so much hurt, angry at life, not seeing life through eyes of love, seeing that this only leads to hurt and pain and heartbreak and deception and betrayal and lies, and telling that same old painful story. Why? Is it serving you? Is it bringing you this? Or is it pushing it away? It's a really, really clear message, Libra, and right at the bottom of the deck is the opportunity for transformation. Death to old ways of being, so you can integrate that masculine, feminine, that square Venus, square Mars right now, to lead to collaboration, to giving, receiving. This is the Four of Wands, this is the marriage card, this is putting down roots, this is believing you can create your own stability, your own sense of being home by transforming these old painful narratives, dropping the armor, getting out of rigidness and morality, getting back to spontaneity, dancing in the rain. Like we experienced the most amazing storm on, what is today? Tuesday, Wednesday morning, Monday. Oh my gosh, the rain was so heavy. I really would have loved to be running out in it, but we were driving. You would have been soaked in like 2 seconds. It was so heavy, you could hardly see to drive. Drove into town and you could see the storm going over and the sun coming in, and everything was glistening and sparkling and iridescent. It was just like truly mesmerizing. And then just to add the icing, the cherry on top of the icing on the cake, was the most perfect rainbow. Like it felt like we'd just driven into a dream. And that's how you need to live your life. So I'm hearing row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily, merrily. Life is but a dream. Sing that in the bath with my littlest guy. So often he sung it for me today. It's so much cuter coming from a 3-year-old, Okay, so Libra, that's your message. It's really loud and clear. Get out of your head and into your heart. Let go. Let go. Okay, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. You know, if you've got lots of planets in the 8th house, There's an understanding about love. Understanding that, because there's a complete rebirth. There's heavy Capricorn energy and heavy conditioning around about how you perceive love. Yeah, wow. It's heavy. It's heavy energy, Scorpio. Wow. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for now. But there you are. You're ready to lay down your burden. I'm going to read them at the end. There's a lot of cards. I didn't really anticipate doing this many cards for each sign, but here we go. I'll do it quickly. Letting go of old painful narratives. There's been a lot of pain with regard to love, but you're not unconscious anymore when it comes to love. There's been pain, like roaring into a new sense of innocence regarding love, open curiosity again, playfulness. You're tired of this. You're tired of good, bad, weighing the pros and cons, being stuck in your head, logically trying to work out, is this right? Is it worth it? Is it even worth the effort because of the pain that can come at the end, I'm hearing. Because you've been so conditioned by what to believe about this, about love. I'm hearing this is about, or I'm hearing it's about love. This doesn't have to pertain to that, but this is a clear message for somebody. And I guess because we have the Page of Water here, the messages are really loud. Standing out. You can stand out in your own sense of self, be independent from the pack, independent from your own family unit, I'm hearing, independent of lifetimes of conditioning, generational patterning, healing those wounds, the Saturn, Chiron wounds, just breaking free of them, Uranus and Taurus and Saturn, breaking free of old ways of relating, of old ways of being. Understand that you're always free. The bars are just an illusion, just self-limiting, just so self-limiting. But you know better now. You're tired of crying. You're tired of not feeling enough. You're tired of giving your energy to things that you just don't receive. I mean, that's not why you're doing it, but you want some equality. You want to be yourself. You want to cast free of the binds of needing to temper your personality, to not show your full weirdness, the full spectrum of your craziness. Because your tribe gets you. They won't blink an eyelid, you know, when you're being yourself. But if you're around the wrong people, they'll show you. And their body language and the way they look at you, they'll show that they're not really resonating with you, that they think you're a little bit weird. That's okay. It's just showing you that you're not with the right people. There's a time to shed your skin. I mean, we have rebirth and we have transformation here. So it's time for letting go. It's a time for not clinging to the past. For letting those spilled cups be spilled cups. There's still 2 there. You know, 3 are spilled with the 5 cups and 2 are still standing. Roll with the 2. Here's rolling with the 2. This is believing that you can create your happily ever after, but not pining after it. Not sitting all fallen and melancholy and oh, woe is me energy. It's about feeling into that deep love, reverence, and sacredness for yourself, being your own lover in the absence of an external lover, being the lover of yourself, honoring yourself to not settle just to be with someone. You know better now. You've had an epiphany. You're moving forward. You're dropping the burden. The burden's too heavy. You want to fly free. You don't want to... This is so funny. You don't want to lie like a lounge room lizard. You want to sing like a bird released. That's from, you always take the weather with you, crowded house. And I was listening to that earlier in the week, had a crowded house kind of a morning. So yeah, you can either be weighed down by painful narratives and old conditionings and old ways of being, or you can fly free into your own infinite potential. Yeah, it's full slicing away everything that doesn't serve you, transforming new epiphanies, getting back to your Buddha-like nature. You deserve the best now. You've been through so much, Scorpio. It's time for you to accept the best, not settle anymore. No more settling for less than you deserve. Okay, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or Mars, whatever. I need to drink. Too much talking. This is going to be such a long video, and it's already really late. Lucky I'm having a chai tea, teeny bit of black tea in there. Not too much, just enough. You wait for a little while longer. Okay, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. Oh, okay, there you are. That's really powerful, Sag. There you are. The card of Temperance, integration in the Osha deck, balance, middle path. Yeah, I hear you dwelling in your crown, unity consciousness. There's wholeness, there's such wholeness, there's fullness, there's fulfillment, because you've been seeking out wisdom, teachers, healings, so you're spacious. It's not nothingness, it's no thingness, no illusions, just space. The gap between the in and the out breath. Quiet stillness, where you can find that balance. It's the card of Taurus and the card of Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, you may be dealing with a Taurus or a Virgo. This is the Hermit. There's been so much healing going on. So much healing. You've spent so much time alone. Yeah, you've been on a pilgrimage, I'm hearing. Spiritual pilgrimage. Deep into the recesses of your soul, your psyche, every part of yourself being looked at. And in doing so, you've found that center point, that wholeness. Because there's so much trust here now. This is the Knight of Water. So, because you've spent so much time alone, you're understanding your connection. You've got a really strong connection with Spirit. You know that it's a co-creative effort, and you're constantly communing. In your quiet space, you're constantly communing with... Yay, okay. I think I've got to pull this one. Let me see if it flows. Okay, I'm going to say it straight away. There's fear of being deceived. This is what there is still some healing. Oh, wow. But if you get back to presence, get out of overthinking, feeling into the beauty of whatever this connection is. Wow, we have definite Taurus here. We have definite Virgo or you Sagittarius. But why I say Taurus is because we also have the King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles here. But but it could also be a Gemini or a water sign, because we have the Knight of Water. So there's balance. There's been so much healing going on here, Sagittarius, that you're now able to trust to go on a new adventure. You're whole and complete. You know that you are your richness. And if this relationship works out or it doesn't work out, you're going to be right here. There's no expectation, there's no clinging, because you're whole in and of yourself. Yeah, because you've been deceived in the past, so you know now your best bet is to just enjoy the moment. Is to just be in the adventure and the curiosity and the trust of each moment. Staying out of your head and just feeling into the magic of splashing in puddles, feeling that rain on your skin, looking out at a magnificent sunset that I saw tonight as I was driving home. It was so like reds and purples and pinks and indigo and magenta. my young son taught me about magenta. He goes to Steiner school. The colors were mesmerizing. They drew me in. I had to pull over to look at them. And I didn't get my camera out, my phone, because it was too beautiful. I didn't want it on the screen because it wouldn't have looked as good. And you can't get the feeling either. Yeah? Joy of each moment, Sagittarius, and you will really, there is going to be deep intimacy with this Scorpio retrograde for you. Deep intimacy, really showing yourself, because you've sat with yourself for so long that you have such a knowing of all of your quirks, that there's nothing really that's can rub up against you. It's gonna have to be big, but anyway, Sag, you've got this. You're open to learning about yourself. You're constantly opening up to expansion and more self-awareness and learning. So, just firing that arrow, wanting to chase it, to learn more, to go on that adventure, to travel, to experience new things and new people and new connections. So that's what's coming up. There's adventure, there's connection, because you've spent so much time alone healing. You found that wholeness. Yay, Sag. Excited for me. I have Sag rising. Okay, where are we? We're at Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sorry, I just can't seem to get comfortable this evening. I think my body's telling me that I actually need to be lying down, that I'm actually tired. See, I'm not actually walking my talk at the moment. I'm not actually listening to my body right now. But yeah, that sense of responsibility. Yeah. So yeah, it's that balance that we all need to find with the Sun in Libra, Moon in Libra. Mercury's still in that last degree. So, okay, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. Wow, okay, that was really loud. There's the Seven of Water here, there's projection. So, what are you projecting out on someone, or what is someone projecting out into you? There's change, there's being stuck in your head about something, feeling left out in the cold. Yeah, the You have come up, the card of, this is the Devil in the Standard deck. It's conditioning, it's ego, it's looking outside yourself for satisfaction, it's being in your head, it's fear, it's addiction, it's so many things. So many things. Okay, this is pretty clear. Yeah. Okay. Oh gosh, I could just keep taking them. All right, let me just feel into this a little. There's a sense of just really wanting to break free. You've been in your head about something. This relationship. And there is, like this relationship here. bottom of the deck. In your head. And I'm hearing deceptions. You were both deceiving each other on some level and deceiving others in this connection. So that's why it was head-based and not heart-based. But that's all shifted. That's an old cycle. That's an old cycle because there's been like a breakthrough. This is the card of LiBrA. This is justice. So this is being consciously aware during a breakdown. So you have a breakthrough. So you see yourself, you're observing yourself in your dark night of the soul and feeling shut out and, you know, locked out the gate, not able to get to the parties. Some you didn't get an invite, or you haven't got the right shoes to get into the club. You're feeling like you're not a part of something. And you want to be. You want to be, but I'm hearing you're standing strong in that Saturn energy. The Capricorn, the goat, the mountain goat. I'm focusing on my finances. I'm focusing on my ambition. I'm focusing on stepping into my greatest power, breaking free of the binds of the sheeple around me. I'm going to do it by myself, and I'm trusting in my own juiciness. I'm trusting that abundance will be when the fruit is ripe, you know, when it's the juiciest, when it's the most beautiful. Trusting in divine right timing that, yes, there may be still some lingering ego constraints, ego behaviors, but you're becoming more aware of them, of these projections. You know, the relationships you have in your life show you your own wounds and where you need to really take a deep look at yourself, because you're really flowering into who you truly are, Capricorn. Like, there's a blossoming, there's a knowing that you create your own adventure in life, and that you get to choose through your own vibration what type of life you have. You can be stuck here and here. Or you can allow yourself to get centered, not be lost in the outer of the hurricane, but be in the peaceful eye of the storm. This is being lost, washed away, you know, losing a key, losing direction, feeling lost in an overactive mind. But having this breakthrough is going to lead you back to the greatest expression of yourself. It's very clear, Capricorn. Okay, now we have Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. Can't believe I'm still awake. It's funny, I've dropped out of the whole concept of, as much as I can, given the constraints of our society, that dropped out of time and when I time things. It's just when in the present moment I have a moment to do something, I do it regardless of the time. Yeah, and it's about trusting your body. I mean, right now I'm not. I had a little, like, quick rapid eye movement, REM sleep, nap, whatever you want to call it, when I put my littlest guy to bed and woke up, yeah, kind of refreshed, especially after a quick qigong session and a cup of spicy chai to stimulate me. Okay, Aquarius, that was a really goofy laugh. Okay, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You have a water sign in your midst, or you have water in your chart, or there's been some deep healing of your emotions. There's a real psychic ability with the King of Cups, yeah? It's a real knowing. A deep knowing. One more I'm hearing. Right, so yeah, there's a lot of healing because, yeah, It's a lot of healing because there's been some emotional and mental pain and anguish. 5 of Cups is those 3 cups filled, 2 still standing. And 9 of Swords is feeling stabbed in the back. It's insomnia, it's grief, overthinking everything, getting lost in your head and creating all these wild emotions. There's healing here. There's healing. And in this healing, you're finding this contentment with yourself. This is 9 of Water, which can be wish fulfillment, but Osho has a completely different take on this card. Yeah, he calls this card laziness. Laziness is you pretend, like you say, I'm being, I'm just flowing with life, I'm just being, but really you're just sitting on your butt being lazy. Being is trusting your intuitive guidance. This guy's a little bit too comfortable with his fluffy slippers and his pina colada with his fancy dance straw and his little umbrella. I'm hearing he's not serving his purpose. He's just being lazy. He's actually scared of feeling again. He's scared of this. So he's saying, I'm okay. I'm good on my own. I've got everything I need here. I don't need anything else. I'm good solo. Peace out. So there's like healing that's going on here, because is this just a story you're telling? Or maybe that is right for you right now, Aquarius. Maybe it is the place you need to dwell right now, is to just quietly sit with your own sense of inner contentment. Because you've been through a lot, and now is a time to really feel into the optimism of the future, because you've done so much healing. You've really tapped into your own Aquarian energy. This is wild. So many of like Sagittarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, and now you Aquarius, you're all coming up in your readings. That's really wild. That's powerful energy, and I just felt that really strongly all around me. So the star is the card of Aquarius. So understanding that you're limitless, you are stardust, you are infinite, you have infinite potential. And it's about the way we activate this Jupiter expansive energy is to be one with now. Letting go of all those painful narratives, letting go of restrictive behaviors, laziness, old patterns and ways of being, healing all of it. Stepping into the highest expression of yourself. And you're doing this through presence. Feeling into the oneness of everything, the trees, the ground, the leaves, the stars, the birds, everything. Everything. And that's when you activate, all the doors start opening, everything starts flowing beautifully for you when you step into that presence. And yeah, you look back, you understand that there's a bigger picture, there's a bigger grand vision at play here, and find your own sense of transparent vulnerability. That's where your greatest creative powers come from. That's where your greatest beauty is expressed. And that vulnerable state. And that state of surrender. And that state of oneness. Okay, I'm going to be here all night, otherwise we're already at, oh my gosh, already at 50 minutes. So Aquarius, now we have Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Scorpio, Venus, Scorpio. So used to saying those two words together lately. Okay, Venus and Mars. If I get a little incoherent, I'm really sorry. I'm really... Okay, Pisces. Okay, there you are. Knight of Water, you're trusting in the divine flow of life, I'm hearing, because you have a whole new perspective. No longer on your hands and knees, Piscean struggle. You're reaching out and making manifest everything you desire. With flow, with freedom, with movement, with grace. Yeah. Dancing your way through life. Trusting. Having fun with it. Like, I was talking to a friend about it the other night when I was young. I mean, this is quite personal. It doesn't really, it's neither here nor there for me. Treating like everything as an adventure. Like, I remember going out at night, you know, this is, I guess, for young people out there, I don't advocate using hallucinogenic drugs, but when I was young, like, just seeing it as just an open heart-based adventure of going out and not knowing what's going to happen and just allowing yourself to flow with it with no resistance whatsoever. Trust, deep trust that the universe has your back, that you're being held. You are held. Because you don't want to suppress your fire anymore, Pisces. You want to be the greatest version of yourself. You want to show all of who you are because you've healed. I think that's just about enough, yeah. Because you've done so much healing. This fire has been suppressed for a long time, Pisces. You're ready to explode, to release the binds and the heaviness of burden. What burdens? Emotional burdens. Emotional burdens. I'm hearing that is so for one, how that's shining on that card. That is kind of annoying. I'm going to lean him like that. There we go. Took the glare away. Okay, so healing, heart space. Healing your heart space. Healing everything, mind, body, spirit, emotions first. Knight of Water is deeply emotional. It's you, Pisces. You're here twice. You could be dealing with another water sign, another Scorpio or Cancer, or another Pisces. But you can either let go of all of this, break free of all of this. And once you do, you know, the water's gonna just create steam rather than huge flames. Just allowing all of that held in passion to come out in little increments so you don't burn out quickly and wanting to express or be really passionate, I'm hearing, in your expression of love to someone. Yeah, I think everything needs to be grounded because there's no earth here in these cards. So everything does need to be grounded. Whatever needs to, whatever you're feeling like you want to express, that fire, it's got to really be grounded. So you're not scaring someone, I'm hearing, with your like complete overpowering passion. Where did that come from anyway? I've just lost all these cards and some have flipped over anyway. Whatever. Let's see what happens. It's the card of LiBrA that's flipped over. Justice. So who are we doing? We've got Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Got Mars, if you will. Yeah. Let's see. Radio. The Master. You're seeking out a spiritual guru or realizing that you're the master of yourself. We have a new perception again with the Hangman and totality. Wow, suppression cards come up again. Okay. Oh, wow. so is that. Right, one more. Yeah. Okay, so you might want to look at, what's it? Capricorn's reading, the projections. There's suppression here. Yeah, there's suppression. It's the end of a cycle, though. There's just too many heavy burdens. There's too many loads to carry. You just want to relax. You actually do want to be lazy for a while. You want to break free of these binds. You're like, why am I doing this? Why do I always feel like I'm struggling? What is this struggle? What is this struggle all about? Why am I living this? I want to be free. I want to be the greatest expression of myself. I want to manifest my greatest life. I want to, like, this is completely balanced energy. Like, you can see the colors up to crown. Like, really being grounded but free and flexible and connected to the oneness, to spirit, to allow you with this co-creative effort, to allow you to expand into the infinite version, the infinite potential of yourself. Yeah, you really want to let go of petty, egoic conflicts and dramas, really sink into your own inner knowing, your deep inner wisdom, I'm hearing. So, yeah, I mean, you might be looking outside yourself for a spiritual guru, but just know that sometimes you're your own, you know, if you look at your reflections around you, they're going to show you so much about yourself. Do you like what you see? If not, heal that aspect in yourself. So we now have Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. There's an intensity of wanting to rush towards someone and offer something. Oh wow, there's a Knight of Water here. Yeah, and there is also a Knight of, there's not a Knight of Water, there's the King of Water and the King of Air. Wow, with one of them you're going to find everything you've dreamed of. Wow. Wow, there's 3 Taurus. There's a Knight of Fire, a Knight of Air, and a Knight of Water. Yay, wow. I don't want to go too deep into this. I'm just going to leave them there with a knowing that they've come through. Especially this Queen of Water. I feel like this is the connection. I feel like you could have air, fire, or water in your chart. Taurus, or these are people in your life, and we have Gemini, LiBrA Aquarius, or Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Yeah, there's lots of fire. You really want to rush to this person. I'm hearing that this is a very nurturing connection. This is a healing connection. This is a feeling of a psychic, intuitive connection. You're both really receptive to guidance and open to sharing that with each other. There's also a passionate intensity with this connection. This is wanting to rush in. But first there needs to be a dropping in and a grounding of, are you really clear with your own reflection before you try and create something with another? Are you clear? Are you clear? Having the maturity to understand that this is a tangible new beginning. This is a grounded idea. This is a practical consideration. This relationship in whatever capacity it comes through for you, whether it's intimate, whether it's like close family relationships, or, you know, in a workplace. There is a gift of something here, and this gift can lead to complete financial abundance, like everything you need in the physical world taken care of. everything you can dream of. And for that, for a Taurian, that's the epitome of a pretty freaking magnificent life, you know, to not need to worry about those base things, to really be able to step out in their own sense of who they are, their own quirkiness and creativity, tapping into their solar plexus energy and shining it out for others. Also being very articulate. I'm hearing that there's an element of needing to let go of control here. I think this is why the King of Ears come up, although I am hearing there's a heaviness here that there is someone around you, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who's very set in his mind about you, or her mind about you. But this is more, I feel more of your kind of energy, or just the collective energy of wanting to rush in with your creative projects, feeling the passion and having the maturity and the groundedness. I mean, Taurus, the bull, one of the most grounded signs in in astrology, so in the zodiac. So trust your feelings to guide you, because there's a sense of something crumbling away, and I think what's crumbling away is feeling like you're outside of everything. There's no need to feel that anymore. No. You're going to step into your own greatest power, Taurus. And when you do, you're just going to be a beacon for everybody else. Okay, we have Gemini, Sun, Libra. God, I'm so tired. I'm so sorry. Okay. We have Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, whatever. Let's just see what cards want to come through. Your own turn face down. It's beyond illusion. It's judgment. Wow, okay. So there's a decision that needs to be made for you, Gemini. You need to make a decision regarding an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's a completion of a cycle here, and you're a little bit in your head about it. Okay, let's just have a little look. Okay, there's a past life connection here, the knowing and the unknowing, understanding that what I'm hearing is you're really trying to transform and transcend old painful narratives, old painful past patterns and relating. I'm hearing perhaps you've been doing some past life regressions, or you're contemplating it, but you're in your head about someone, about this Queen of Earth. You're overthinking it. Or Gemini, you have Earth in your chart and this is you, but you're overthinking the messages that are coming through. There's a sense of completion here, a wholeness, a wisdom and understanding, universal knowledge through travel, through sitting with yourself. Now the last piece of the puzzle is going on the third eye. I mean, it's over. There's no such thing as being over. This particular cycle as you know it has been completed, and it's time to drop out of this space, this indecisive space, and move beyond delusion into the realm of timelessness, into the realm of high vibrational energy, which is where the Queen of Pentacles vibrates, because she's able to manifest anything she needs in the physical sense. So there's a need to drop out of your head. I'm hearing Gemini, drop right out of your head and allow whatever guidance wants to come through to come through. Don't second guess it. You can write it down and seek opinion of others, close opinion. Yeah. So better say who we've got next. Gemini, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Wow, there they all go. Okay, Okay, those two come up. I'm going to roll with these two. Gosh, I look so tired. Okay, we have the Two of Cups. Gosh, that was an effort. We have the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups. So there's love on offer for you, Cancer. There's a new understanding with this love too, that you're free to experience it in any way that you want. With freedom, is standing, like merging, but staying strongly rooted in your own sense of self and who you are, but allowing those upper branches to caress the tree closest to you, to flow with this energy for a while in a beautiful, friendly openness. Wow, this is a wish fulfilled, and there's so much passion here. You've created this, you've manifested this, Cancer. Two aces, this is new love. This is newness, because you've let go of something. You've let go of something that isn't emotionally fulfilling you. And now you've got a passionate new beginning that you've created, because you're allowing yourself to be more and more present with the joy and celebration of life. And your wishes come quickly. You're trying to decide though whether, do I just sit with myself and my sense of I'm alright here, or do you allow yourself to break free of these limiting beliefs and patterns? Is that Saturn and Chiron energy, the square, breaking free of old conditioning, allowing a wish to be fulfilled, allowing things to flow, allowing that passion to burn through anything that's blocking you, being transparent and vulnerable. It's going to take you really deep into this, Cancer. This is new love that's going to be really deep love. Because, you know, Venus is retrograde in Scorpio. It's an either break it or make it, and this is a definite energy of making it. Wow. Beautiful. Okay, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Excuse me, I need to grab a drink. Venus, Mars. Okay, let's see. Whoops, they're flying out. Nice. Venus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo. We're stepping into a new awareness. Breaking free of the veils of illusion, Maya. There's a passionate new beginning for you, Leo. Because you've healed, you've broken, that this fire, this passion is helping you to burn, to melt the ice. To melt this ice, like to, I'm hearing, I'm not going to say that. I'm hearing, you know, the best way to heal a broken heart is to find passion somewhere else. It's not what I got told to say, but that's what I'm saying. Excuse me, but that's what I'm choosing to say, okay? So you can take it any way you want. So you can melt this ice through this fire and this passion. Yeah? And because in doing so, and within releasing, allowing tears to flow, allowing yourself to feel because of a heartbreak, you're getting back. Look, far out. This is the card of Leo. This is Sun. Wow, look at this, Leo. This is shining your brightest light, guys. This is amazing. You've done healing. You've healed. You're healing. It's happening. The ice is melting. You're feeling. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Yeah, there's a tendency to still build walls because of this broken heart. But this fire is going to burn through these walls, going to smash down the walls, because You're really, really tapping into a new sense of awareness. Your Buddha-like nature's here, like getting back to this innocent curiosity. I love this. Praying mantis, an older wise man. We have a Buddha-like figure here, breaking free from that shadowy authority wound I'm hearing. This is that Saturn Chiron energy, Leo. Are you feeling like someone's always watching you, someone's looming over you, someone's about to tell you what to do and how you should do it? So you sort of shut yourself away and you hold on to your inner beauty and you hold on to your treasures and you just start to slowly sort of lose your fire, lose your passion, lose your life in the end, because resentment and bitterness, yeah, unforgiveness, they're not good energies to store in the body. You need to cry it out, Leo. Cry it out, smash down those walls, burn through anything that's blocking you from this passionate new beginning with maybe a sati. Anyway, that's your little reading, Leo. Okay, now we have Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Wow, I'm near the end. Yay, the home stretch. Wow. I feel like I've been talking for forever. My voice needs a little bit of a rest. I'm looking forward to laying in slumber very soon. Okay, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. There's a tower moment, guys. The tower moment is coming. And it's going to create a new sense of awareness. There's no more, no, you create your own reality. You co-create with the divine. You're such a powerful creator, I'm hearing, Virgo. You've got a Capricorn in your midst and you've been offered something tangible. Oh, you feel like you might need to compromise. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah, okay. Okey-doke. Virgo. Let's just have a look at these and I shall tell you a story. Right, so there's a longing for something. Some sweetness, something beautiful. You want romance in your life. Something's broken away. I'm hearing the compromise, the stress of having to relate to someone very, like someone that was very egoic. But there's a new sense of awareness that relationships do not have to be about compromise. Compromise. Why does it? Often have these conversations because there's too many flames in the air, got too much going on, there's too much going on. I don't even feel like seeing here that you even have time for relating. And maybe something has to crumble away, something inside of yourself needs to crumble away for you to drop a few of these, these fiery wands that are keeping you like red-faced and busy, noisy. There's so much noise here. Could be dealing with a Leo or a Capricorn, Virgo. There's strength here. There's deep, so much strength there. And understanding that whatever's supposed to happen will. And the ripest fruit is the juiciest. So trusting in divine right timing to bring you this lover that you dream of. And you might need to have some fleeting liaisons that aren't as fulfilling as others, but you're really grounded in what you have to offer. Yeah, you're really, really grounded in what you have to offer another. You're really not concerned at all about what other people think of you. You stand out from the crowd and you're happy to do so. You've released the binds that chain you to being a compliant member of our greater society. But you know, you've broken free of this illusion, the Maya. There's going to be no more allowing this heaviness, this burden to overshadow your life anymore. You are the creator of it. Something's got to break away today, Virgo, for you to really, really get to this energy, to really understand that life doesn't actually have to be about compromise. It's finding the right person, being that amazing creator that you are, Virgo, and allowing whatever wants to come to you to come, and whatever needs to go to go. It's really important. Don't cling or clutch or hold on to things that just aren't serving you anymore. Wow, it's a letting go as I'm talking. Okay, so yeah, I felt this just before the new moon today. It was a letting go of what was not feeling good in my body. There was a letting go of that, and I'm hearing that for you, Virgo. Let go, allow the tears to fall, allow people to fall away, grieve them, love them, send them love, but let them fall away. Don't take with you what's, you know, this is the make or break it energy. I said it earlier on in the reading. Venus in Scorpio retrograde is not going to allow you to hold on to relationships that are not serving your highest purpose. And you're going to be shown ones that can do that for you. Have wisdom of the oracle. This is a collective oracle card reading. And it's chop wood, of course, and then happy as well. Great. So you're going to find most of your happiness in doing those practical jobs. You're going to get most fulfillment. And that's, I'm hearing, how you can drop out of your head. By you being present with sweeping the floor, with washing the dishes, with listening to a piece of music while you're mopping. You know, it's just really stopping and understanding that the simplicity, the simple tasks in life is where the beauty is. Yeah, it's where the beauty is. It's where you can sort of just really go deep in yourself when you're doing these repetitive things. So, essential meanings of chop wood: being grounded in everyday experience and humility. There are times when the big dream is meant to lay dormant in your consciousness so you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider while pruning a tree as the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blossoms. When it is in full bloom, the mundane act of pulling off bad leaves, watering the soil, then leaving it be to let nature take in its course, is an important step in manifestation. Taking your attention away from your goal brings you into a state of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which brings you ever close to what you'll seek. So I'm just going to read the relationship message as well, and I think that's enough. I'm just like fading. I feel my eyes are starting to burn. Relationship message: nothing is as important right now as doing what you need to do day to day. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard-won, passionate, or even obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls when the everyday life tasks are more of a center of awareness. That is perfect now. Hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing, stare into each other's eyes, stare into space, tell a dumb joke, and leave space to breathe. The work of your relationship right now is very simple, just to be present. Funny how it takes work to just be. Enjoy reality. All is well. Enjoy reality. I don't know where that came from. That's come through because I'm kind of falling asleep, dropping. I do this when I read my boys' books at night time, when I'm reading and I'm falling into the other realm of slumber, because if I want to, I can just go to sleep just like that. I have no trouble sleeping. I just stay up kind of late. Excuse me. I've only got 5% left on my battery, so the happy card is just that, pretty much. So what I was going to say, when I drop into, like, words just come out of my mouth and the kids think it's really funny. Anyway, I said enjoy reality. So enjoy, then that has merit, actually, because it's enjoying the everyday simplicity of your somewhat mundane chores, like washing dishes, mopping the floor, cleaning the windows, doing the washing, like just the practice of picking up your pegs and pegging your washing, like being fully present with it. You're going to allow for a more receptive quality of your interaction with the divine, because all is well, really. All is well. Everything's flowing as it should. So that's all I'm really feeling like reading. And we have the happy card. So happy. Find your happy place. What brings you joy? Tap into it. There's some beautiful energies around. Tap into them. Tap into these joyous energies. Feel into your inner child. Make friends easily, I'm hearing. What's your name kind of energy that I hear my littlest guy do. What's your name? Want to play on the seesaw with me? It's cute, it's beautiful, it's open, it's curious, it's no expectations, it's just being present with whoever's with you and loving that. Anyway, it's about to go flat. I love you all so much. Once again, I apologize for the lateness. It is what it is, and whoever's been guided to watch this will be the perfect time for them. I love you. I will see you soon. Bye.